Yo, what's going on, everyone? It is Smitty here, and we are now live streaming. Oh, dang it. Oh, man. Hold up. Alright, I'm just thinking of my. Dang, I forgot to set on restream the message they send out. It's probably going to send the wrong thing. Hold on. Hold up just a sec, you guys. Oh, it may not send it. I'm not sure, but hopefully it will. If not, then oh well. It is what it is. Alright, so I'm live, you guys. Got it going on here. Alright, now it's up. So, what is good, everybody? What is good? What is happening? Got the stream going here on this beautiful Friday. What's up, Antonio? How you doing, man? So we see Westbrook. Thank goodness, Detroit. We dodged a bullet. Thank goodness. We did not need Westbrook. We did not need Westbrook at all because I know he would just mess up the rotation. He would mess up our team. Okay. So I did not want him here. So I am so glad he's on our squad. Thank goodness. But what up, Pavario? What's going on, man? How you doing? Oh. I was about to say, I'm like, wait a second, where my squad at? Where the teams at? Hold up. There you go. Westbrook and Harden on the same dang on team. I don't know how that's all gonna work. I do not know. Let me play down with playing with the Clippers. Let's see how these Clippers are. Well, you know what? No, I'll save that battle for a sec. I'll save that one. Hold on. Let me play with Nah, I don't think that'd be fair playing against those guys because they'll eat them alive, I think. And I'm talking about like, see, this is what I like about all the parity that's going on for the most part. for most of these teams. It's not, you know, not every team got, you know, has that parity like that. But I mean, you have some teams that, you know, you have teams like Chris Paul. They're trying to get Chris Paul over to Miami now. You know what I'm saying? So you have those moves. Potentially, depending upon how John Morant plays, if he does good. You got Jay Crowder there. John Morant, if he does good, he can come up. I don't know about Dwight Howard. I don't know. I think mentally, I don't think he's really there mentally. Physically, I feel he could get down with anybody. But I don't think he just has the mind for it. Jaren Jackson, you know, he had a good season. He's coming up. So it's like you have guys that are on some kind of come up level, whether, you know, it's a good situation or a bad situation. But you have pairs of players here. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got some good pairs of players out here now. I said, I know he trying his absolute best to get up out of there. Like, yo, I don't want anything to do with being on that team. Trying to get up out of there ASAP. I seriously hope Stanley Johnson gets his act together and does a decent job over there for them. Like I said, look at New Orleans, see who they got. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he is good. Like, he did pretty dang on good. So, like, what I'll do is, here we go. We'll play it like this here. I'm going to play with the Pacers and go up against the newfound Rockets. I mean, I know it's not I know it's not the Rockets, you know, but
Our 2019 NBA champions, the Toronto Raptors. Congratulations. That was an awesome season and series. Man,
it was incredible. History was made. They beat the defending champions.
All right.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Welcome to 2K Sports, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson, sitting alongside the Big Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal, and the prop plane, Kenny Smith. In a few moments, we'll be sending you out to Indianapolis as the Pacers go up against the Houston Rockets. And for Houston, one thing they've talked about, sustaining focus on the defensive end, allowing no easy shots, trying to be disruptive, maybe causing some turnovers that could lead to easy buckets in transition. Two great backcourts going head-to-head tonight. Kenny, your thoughts on how the guard position...
Nothing goes together like the Pacers and Indiana as we get ready for an interconference contest here in Indianapolis. Glad to have you with us for more NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And of course, David Aldridge is joining us tonight from the sideline. We are nearly ready for the tip-off, but first, let's hear from our very own David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Well, guys, we know James Harden hits that step-back three a lot, and Mike D'Antoni says most coaches would think, okay, he had a tough shot, live with it. That's some hard living, but it's one of the most lethal shots in the game. Kevin?
Yeah, with that pump fake, he can get to the free throw line.
Do I think they lose in the first round? I'm sorry for the chewing, y'all. I ain't get to eat this morning. I've had a very busy morning, so I didn't get to, you know, I didn't get to eat before the stream started, so I didn't get to eat anything. So just eating my oatmeal, got my little bottle of water, and got some apples.
Scores as well. A lot of fun to watch.
A lot of things happen at both ends of the floor.
No doubt.
But it's gonna be fun.
So the Rockets win the tip. Here's the starting group for Houston. Gerald Green out there with Kenneth Faried. Then it's Clint Capella. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Harden in at the two-guard spot. And that one, good.
Well, if you're playing defense like that, of course you're going to get there.
It's really refreshing to watch. When he's deep inside, he just goes right at you.
Now, here's Brogdon. Back to Oladipo. The pass to Brogdon. Three-pointer.
That was a bad one.
Westbrook with the nice D there. And it's Houston's ball.
Oh, my bad.
The rebound by Turner. Ball's knocked loose. Here's Oladipo.
Oh, come on.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Got that bucket in no time at all. Harden's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Indiana off to a slow start. It's a 5-point game. Brogdon kicks to Warren. Sabonis inside. Fareed on him with the shot. Sabonis
there we go.
With the bucket.
They look like Luton 2K. They do though. Hey, every team got a dynamic duo of some sort, you know what I mean? Why does he keep checking them like that?
Nice way to start the evening. His numbers getting called, and for good reason.
Well, you know, Greg, they can count on him to get buckets. I mean, he's getting the ball because he's very efficient when he has it.
Now, here's Brogdon. To the inside.
Oh, man. That was a bad pass.
Here's Green. And he's
there we go.
Pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Oh,
the
man.
Defender all over.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
It's his first trip to the line.
And a very steady season for him at the charity stripe last year. He was right at 85%.
And guys, if a game was coming down to the wire and an opponent needed to foul, I mean, he was the guy they wanted with the ball in his hand.
But no, man,
because of his proficiency there.
the Rockets, I don't know. I wouldn't say possibly could go out the first round.
From Green.
It all depends upon how it works, because the problem here, see, this is the thing, okay? I know people gonna look at, well, remember you guys, remember the Rockets, they were all together, you know, those two and KD were all together on the Thunder together.
Well, you know, one of the things
But
about Mike,
it wasn't the same thing.
He's an excellent offensive mind, but he gives his players so much confidence. His defensive reputation is not as strong, but with the Rockets last season, they actually were a lockdown team at times. D'Antoni answering those critics about not being a defensive-minded coach.
Houston's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Indiana's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Brogdon finds Oladipo. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. And that one's good, Brogdon.
Taking the contact like the pro he is, it's clear Brogdon is tough to intimidate when he's looking to score.
Outside, Green. Pass to Westbrook. Shoots over Brogdon.
Oh!
And the dunk by Capella.
Oh, wow.
Capella stays one
Passed it off the
step
shot.
ahead of on defense.
Oh, wow.
Real good
Okay.
sense of body control.
Wow.
That was an unleashed chaos moment indeed. What a spectacular play. Sponsored by Under Armour Hover Habit. Here's Brogdon after Clint Capella's bucket. Warren the pass to Turner. That one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle.
I mean, I don't really have much thoughts on the new Hornets. I mean,
And when you see Miles Turner play on the offensive side of the ball, the amount of skill he has at his age.
I really don't know.
Yeah, already a great pick and pop player. You know, not going to be.
I got to look at the team, matter of fact, because I don't pay attention to the Hornets like that. I mean, I know they got Rozier. They lost, what's his name? Was it Frank Kaminsky? They lost him to, he went to Phoenix? Yo, Mr. Watson.
On the first. A lot of coaches out there, Clark, wear their emotions very prominently on their sleeve.
I know you about to get a Westbrook jersey. You know what I'm saying?
Was there a particular style that you preferred?
Yeah, my preference was cool, calm, be direct, be firm, but not necessarily overly emotional. And in my short stint with the Pacers, Jack McKinney was more of the cool and calm approach. He was excitable, but
hey, what up? What up, RW? What's going on, man?
I enjoyed.
You about to get that Westbrook?
Because I think I
He's like, it's all about Houston, baby.
Trying to get the best out of me and the best out of the team.
Woo!
And it's sent back by Turner.
Man, the defense of Turner.
Oh.
Astounding. I mean, he positioned himself well to come up with a lot of.
Got me.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that.
He got me.
He wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
And Russell Westbrook, he is a standard bearer for the Jordan brand with his own signature shoe, Greg. Few players have ever been as competitive as Michael Jordan, but you think Westbrook may be in that conversation?
No doubt about it. The similarities don't end there. The cerebral
Well.
athleticism, the will to dominate, and that fight.
He said, oh, they about to be 3 from 30 from 3.
I think there's
Huh.
a kinship in how MJ and Russ approach the game.
So Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor.
He was silly,
Houston
man.
also making some changes. PJ Tucker
Yeah, NBA about to be
for
buck.
Reed. Gordon comes in for Green, and it's Austin Rivers in for James Harden. Here's Holiday,
Dang.
and once again off the mark by Indiana.
Well, I like the defense there. Right up in his grill, didn't give him a chance.
Outside Westbrook. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Holiday against Westbrook. Holiday surveying the floor. Pass to Leaf.
Get in there. Oh.
Call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, it's going to be a buck wild season, man. I can't wait.
The Pacers were in rebuild mode, but ended up 5th in the East with
Like, I honestly can't wait for it to start, man. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Even begin to describe their season. I think they surprised everybody.
You know, got different teams. You know, every team has 2 legit quality players for the most part to build around.
Free throw is
Or that can, you know, really like be an honest contributor.
would be near the bottom of the East. Clark, that was not the case at all.
Not at all, Kevin. 7 games it took the Cavs to eliminate the Pacers in the first round, and you never know. Or I don't
He
think
said
you
no
can
excuses.
dismiss or discount what that kind of playoff series can mean to a young team.
Let me show y'all something here. Look at this. Does it show it? Yeah, it's gonna show it. Throws up the oop. I love. See, this is where ball physics and all that stuff need to matter as much as possible in these games, because look at how this plays out here. How my man got a hand on it. He smacks it down too. And he can't, you know, he's not able to get the dunk. You know what I mean? Like, this is ball physics, separate player tangibility. This is stuff that needs to happen in live. Hello. It needs to happen in live, dude. It has to be there. When the game launches, it needs to have that separation. What I'm asking for, what will truly make me excited about NBA Live is, number 1, player individuality. Number 2, animations that actually make players feel different as they should, respectively. And number 3, just legitimate basketball actions that are executed on the court regularly. Tangible ball physics, tangible, respectable player physics. Able to play defense at various angles, offense, various angles of attack. That's why you see me try to guard Harden. Harden sliced me up, took me to the rack and everything. I'm not pissed. You know what I'm saying? I'm not angry. Like, oh, I can't believe he did it. Oh, this ain't right. Like, no. Okay, he got me. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I expect him to get me. It's James Harden. You know what I mean? Like, I saw my man Sweet Jones send a tweet earlier to me. He had me on Twitter not too long ago. Playing in his my league or whatever, Giannis lit him up for 60. Like, 60 dang on points. So I'm like, yes, that's Giannis. He's a freaking machine in this game. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah, there are players that will detonate on you if you don't have your game tight. You know what I'm saying? If your game truly is not right and you play against them, or if you got injuries or whatever the case, or if they have a mismatch and you really can't, you know, level the playing field, so to speak, man, they should have a field day on you. They should. You know what I'm saying? That kind of stuff should happen and should shine through. And it's like, yeah, it's about dang on time. So that's the kind of stuff we see happen here. That's the kind of stuff that was happening back in Live 10. You know, we need it. It needs to be happening in the game here, man. We need that. So just want to point that out. You know, man, I just want to point out that particular example, but
going forward.
Now here's McDermott. 1:19 left to play here in the first. Here's Leaf. And it goes down 2 points.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
Houston leading by 4.
But see, the big time problem though,
outside Westbrook puts up a 3.
Oh man, the big time problem though, Watson, with Houston is that
squaring up from long range, Westbrook is always dangerous.
You know, you have 2 ball dominant players and prominent scorers.
Gets him into a bit of trouble.
Offensive rebound. It's deflected. Capella finds Westbrook over Holiday. Here's Capella.
Dude.
No good. Not a friendly rim at all this trip down.
Boy, he's having a tough time right now. Seems like he's forcing
there we go.
a bit to me, Kevin, not letting it come in the flow of the game. And scoring the ball comes easily.
Yo, what up, Luke? Yeah, Greek freak. That's what I'm saying. I'm like Greek beast. Juggernaut. You know what I'm saying?
There's the pass to Westbrook. The basket for the 4th time.
Yo, what up, Sweet Jones? What's going on, man? I mean, how you doing, though, man? How you doing?
Consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight, a real nice lift for their offense.
Here's Lamb. With 1 on the clock. And do it. Some good defense down the
stretch. He got him.
End the quarter. Russell Westbrook has been leading the charge for the Houston Rockets. For moments during that quarter, it felt like a one-man wrecking crew. It seemed he was doing everything.
Yeah.
We've got more in store for you right after this.
Exactly. You should fear those players. You should be afraid of Aaron Rodgers. You should fear Tom Brady. You should fear those players. Same thing. These are players that you should be concerned about. Oh, man, I got to play who? Dang. Like, it's one thing when you play against Memphis. You know, it's one thing when you play against Memphis. It's one thing when you play against even Phoenix to a degree. But it's a whole other thing when you play against the Lakers. You know, when you play against Houston now. You play against Golden State. You know what I mean?
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And when you consider how the Rockets are doing, guys, what do you think?
They got some gameplay. Yeah, I know the infamous cell phone footage that people always see. Oh man.
A huge difference so far.
So on the floor for Houston, they've got PJ Tucker, Rivers out there with the Shump. Then there's Gordon, and it's House.
Come on.
You just make the assumption that's going down. I mean, an uncontested mid-range.
Oh no.
I think he should have buried it, but
dang it.
You know what he did? It happened. No explanation for giving up these wide open looks. Total breakdown. Unacceptable defense.
Here's Holiday. Leaf kicks to Lamb. Over to the left wing. Tries yet again. And the shot is long.
Tell you what, Kevin, they will take that look every time. Limited defense, great shot. Just came up empty. You live with those.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, the Pacers
dang it.
a huge surprise.
Come on, baby.
Now, Coach Nate McMillan
playing that defense.
about developing that culture and that identity. And
said think Houston test to see who can play hard. I mean but that's a lot to give up to just say you want to test. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a lot for just a test, man. I don't know about that. No, EA drops stuff. EA needs to drop something when their game's ready to drop stuff. No need to rush it.
The first one falls. Fans can see what a team is doing.
No need to rush it at all.
See behind the scenes. Clark, in your experience, what are some of the hallmarks of a team with great locker room chemistry?
Yeah, you know, it varies from team to team. You know, you got various personalities, but I think the one common.
Yo, what up, 305? What's going on, man?
For each other and a willingness to sacrifice for each other. That creates.
Yeah, let's go. Vic!
The teams that have good
my guy, 305, man.
But underneath any of that is a real respect for each other and a commitment to sacrificing for each other.
Now here's Shumpert. Harden missing his last shot. Shot clock at 6. Stolen by Warren.
Push.
Break. Here comes Indiana.
Sometimes it's about presence, and Oladipo has it.
Bring back X Factor from NBA Live 07.
He forced the foul.
Yeah, I know both of their contracts are crazy. That's what I'm saying. It's like it's essentially they dealt with the lesser of two evils. Westbrook's not as hurt and he's younger. What's his name? You know, CP3's been hurt and he's dealing with them injuries that's really impacting his overall value as a player, his impact as well as a player. So it's like, yeah, cut those ties, cut those losses accordingly. As far as X Factor, I honestly, what I think they need to bring back, they need to bring back those abilities, those not X Factors, excuse me, those whatchamacallits, the freestyle.
He created a lot of chances for himself and his team.
The freestyle, the icons that they had. You know what I mean? You have various iconic players in that game, man. Hey, what's up? What's up, Jump Man? And what's going on, Ivoroni? What's happening? You think Dwight passed his prime? See? Oh, that was tight. All right, that was a tight one. I don't think so. I don't think he passed his prime, man. I don't like. I still think that Dwight can do a lot. Oh, dang. I think Dwight could do a lot of good. You know what I'm saying?
That lets him block a lot of shots.
And a good example there of why it's important to change ends quickly.
Vitally important. I mean, if you relax for a second, you're cooked. You're toast. They learned that lesson there.
Here's Turner. James Harden picking up that last basket. Turner.
Oh. Hey.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead. This has been a rough, turbulent outing for him so far. Fortunately, the rest of his team has bailed him out.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, exactly. Right. He is past his prime, but that's what I'm saying. Like, Dwight can still give you a double-double. Like, that's the whole thing. He can still give you a double-double. Like, everybody think, like, this is what cracks me up about the thought process of what people think to an extent when it comes to the NBA and when it comes to playing and play style. Some people think that, you know, like for a center, you have to be able to shoot threes and you have to have an outside shot. You don't. That was early? You don't have to have the outside shot. There we go. But you can still do a lot of damage on the inside. Like if Shaq was playing in this NBA right now, he'd be killing it. He'd be a killer. He'd be a killer out here. Now, the one thing that would expose him, like defensively, is the fact that he's not you know, he would get pulled out that paint. So he will get exposed. But at the same time, Shaq would adapt. Shaq would adapt his play style. It doesn't matter what direction the league goes in.
And he makes the first.
Like, no, I've only... excuse me. I've heard that exact statement. Oh, excuse me. I heard that exact statement back when the 04 Pistons, when they won the title. As their team was good, and people were looking at the Pistons to...
Now, here's Brogdon. Outside Warren. Back to Brogdon. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Turner. And sends it back.
Beat it out of there. All right, no. Let me, so I can get my thought out here. Something. I remember when the Pistons were like, you know, they were becoming one of the more prominent teams in the East. And the thing is, the NBA at that point in time was all about run and gun. You gotta have a team that can run. You gotta have a team with 2 superstars on it at least. You gotta have, like, that's what was being said by analysts, commentators, all that. But even before the Pistons got to that prominent team, that's what was being said. Oh, the league is going in this direction. It's not about half court basketball no more. It's all about fast pace. It's all about getting up and down the court real fast. It's all about, you see what I'm saying? But the teams that won, the crazy thing is, while they said that, the teams that won the championships were all half-court prominent teams. Lakers, they weren't running gun. They were half-court prominent. Spurs, half-court prominent. And then, you know, the Pistons. When they, like the Pistons, I'm not saying they won a ton of chips, but the bottom line is half-court prominent. The Celtics, you know, the Celtics, when they got KG and them together, half-court prominent team. So it wasn't about, you know, while commentators said it and while the culture said so, who won the championships? Who were the teams that were getting to the finals? You see what I'm saying? The teams that were winning the chips and getting to the finals were the teams that played the slower pace, half-court sets, everything else. It wasn't sexy basketball and all that stuff, but those were the teams that were winning. That's just it. You see what I'm saying? You know, the Pistons won. We didn't have the ultra super duper stars. We didn't have we didn't follow the trend. Nor did the San Antonio Spurs. They didn't follow the trend either. And look what, you know what I'm saying? And yet, look how many chips they won. Look how many rings Duncan got. He wasn't running up and down the court like that. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. The culture can go any direction it wants to. The bottom line is, like, what's the point of seeing a guy like, excuse me, even if Blake Griffin, I'm looking at the Pistons real quick. And I'll start the game back up. Oh man.
That's long, folks, and makes him an intimidating shot blocker.
What the?
And the wide open shot from Green.
Wow. Oh man, getting killed a little bit. But even though we didn't have those teams necessarily, right? And I'm not making adjustments anyway as I'm playing, so that plays another part too. But as this timeout's going, you know, even with those prominent players in the league and all that or whatever, the way this league is now, right? Oh man, Biggs out here shooting threes and all that. Drummond doesn't need to shoot threes to be good.
6 points for him. Down low. No good.
Oh man.
Some solid defense from Parity. For 3, Westbrook, and another 3 for Houston.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around.
All right.
With all the threes they're allowed.
Pacers trail by 14. Now here's Oladipo. Outside Turner to end the run. And the rebound goes to the Rockets.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter.
Oh, man.
And guys, this is
Turner tried to make a play and everything. He still couldn't get it.
How about the level of focus on each and every possession?
Yeah, it's actually palpable, isn't it, Greg? I mean, you can feel it.
Now, see, this is how I want the game to play. I don't necessarily have a game plan, and look what's going on here. You know what I mean?
Comes in for Warren, and Jeremy Lamb subbed in for Oladipo, and a switch here also for Houston. Gordon's checked in for Gerald Green.
Oh man.
Here's Westbrook, and Westbrook.
Oh dang. Okay, I ain't getting this pass.
And beginning to pull away. Really effective play calling.
I said the rest of the league is copying after the.
I mean, they flipped the switch and they're not looking back now.
Now here's Brogdon.
I wouldn't say they're copying. I don't think so.
Turner inside, Capella covering, and he comes up with the deuce.
Fellas, he just
yeah, oh yeah, you know I always play on broadcast, Alberoni. You know that's how I get down with this.
Harden left side. Gordon the pass to Capella.
Dude.
Inside, Harden. That shot no good.
Let me show y'all this. NBA Live, this is the kind of stuff we need to see happening here. Look at this. Look at this. Let me zoom in. I'm going to zoom it out here. You know, Harden does his patented, you know, his patented travel step back. You know. Oh no, this time he didn't do it. Okay. I thought he did his patented travel step back. All right, not that time. But he missed a shot. And look, the people are in the way. But I like the fact that you see how they're, even though I know we didn't see the ball touch his hand, but I see what they're trying to resemble. Capella tips it to smack it off the backboard. Maybe somebody could get to it, right? And then Tucker gets it, you know, kicks it out or whatever. Harden goes up and misses it. Basketball. That's the whole point. Basketball. We need to have that going on in the game. But I don't think the rest of the league is copying in that sense. I mean, that's been going on. Dude, you know that, I mean, that's been going on for the longest time. You know what I'm saying? That's been going on for the longest time. Like, you'll have teams like, you had Dallas at one point that had legit depth, but still couldn't get to the finals. Spurs, they always have had depth with their team. So it's like, you know, all these teams.
Now here's Lamb, guarded by Harden. On its way from McDermott.
There we go. Two-pointer.
And you know, it's clear McDermott has practiced this shot thousands of times. Quick trigger.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Harden, and 2 free throws.
Oh, me, okay.
Get that one to go with all the contact.
This dude blew past me. That first step, he got me there.
Any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without foul.
The Rockets shoot their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
Throw good, James Harden.
And, you know, after being a sixth man during the beginning of his career, Harden has blossomed into a big-time star. He's a top-tier combo guard in this league now.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Kenneth Faried, and it's Austin Rivers in for Russell Westbrook. And both free throws good for James Harden.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Holiday against Rivers. Now Holiday. Pass to Leaf. He can't get that one.
Oh well.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Rockets ahead, up by 16. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Russell, how confident are you that there's nobody that can stay in front of you?
Very confident. I have a lot of confidence in myself. I put a lot of work in the summertime, but I'm very confident.
That is never a problem for you, Russ. Thanks very much.
Yo, what up, 65? What's going on, bro?
David, thank you, and stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hi again, everyone. I'm Ernie Johnson, sitting alongside the Diesel and the Jet. Welcome to the halftime show on 2K Sports.
Telling you guys.
There was no stopping Russell Westbrook
Emerging
in the first half.
Death
He had 16
details
points, 3 rebounds, and 4
of what
assists.
happens
He's clearly
in the
shaking
game
off his mediocre performance from their last game as he has been dominant
on the court.
in the first half tonight. Kenny, what you think about the Rockets?
Man, that was just Russell Westbrook making people look bad. Explosive, going in either direction, going over people. Really no good way to defend him. All that's left for him now is just to become the best leader possible. And he's well on his way.
Shaq, your take on Indiana.
Well, they struggle in a number of areas. Protecting the rim is really at the top of the list. They haven't made that a priority. They haven't put forth a whole lot of effort. You got to protect the rim.
Thanks for joining us, folks.
And see, that's the thing. Yeah, yeah.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Well, you look at Russell Westbrook in this game, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, so far they haven't found an answer for him.
Playing against this guy, Russ. But
Yeah, and it's been fun to watch, partner, because not only is he shooting,
I'm getting absolutely drilled right
he's
now.
also carrying the team.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. On the court for Indiana. Sabonis and Turner inside. Oladipo is out there with Malcolm Brogdon.
Let's go.
Warren in at the small forward position.
Goodness.
Defensive instincts by Sabonis. Really good timing when
Good play on the block.
reject shots.
Oladipo against Harden.
And, you know, they don't have it right now. I mean, missing their first 3 shots so far this half, slow start. You know, you look at most winning teams in this league, and there's no denying they have an identity, who they are and how they play consistently. The Rockets fall into that category, a defined style of play and pieces that fit pretty well.
Stolen by Fareed by himself. And Harden with the stuff.
And, you know, Harden's exceptional, Kevin, at getting out on the break in transition. I mean, running exactly the
Come
right
on, come on.
Now, here's Oladipo. He's got 6, and there's the call. It's going to be an illegal swing.
What? Come on, man. Dang. Come on, man. You killing me, man. Dang.
But on those illegal screen calls, the defender's never going to get the benefit of the doubt.
Those are facts, man. I mean, if he's sliding his feet just a
Yo, Hollywood.
And Clark, talk about the Rockets' identity, their style of play.
Yeah, it's all about the
What's up, Hollywood? How are you doing, man?
And 3-point field goals. Constant pressure.
My guy, Hollywood.
Long
Oh,
range ball,
snap.
Spaces the floor, and defensively they're going to try to switch and keep
My guy, Hollywood.
and deny the same 3 points.
Checking in for a hot one real quick.
From the opposition.
One of the most positive cats
Decides to talk it over.
out here. Yeah, man, I'm taking a beating, man. I'm getting drilled right now, boy. I'm getting drilled. Get my tail kicked. I'm gonna try switching things up a little bit. See if that'll help. I can't say focus on one player and not the other. You know what I'm saying?
Pacers trail by 20.
Trailing by 20.
Dishes it to Turner. And Capella sends it back.
Get in there. Ah.
And Turner is exceptionally
Man.
good at getting guys up in the air. He's got a really
Hey, hey, they may get drilled for real against these cats while you playing. Westbrook on this, Westbrook out here, man. So, hey, I think about Russell the Rockets. I mean, I think it's crazy.
This young man's got the character and talent to be an all-star in the near future.
But this is one thing about it, okay?
No good on the free throw.
Come on, man. This is one thing about it. You have the Warriors are kind of out of the picture, okay? Because it's basically just I was about to say Westbrook, Curry, and Draymond, and that's it, right? We don't know what kind of Klay Thompson you're going to get back.
90 seconds now into the second half.
And, you know, when he comes back like that, I think they said in March or whatever, is when he'll possibly be back. So,
back to Green, to the inside.
Oh, my bad. I ain't paying attention.
And Harden with the basket on the assist.
You said,
15 points for James Harden. And Clark with Turner last season battled some injuries and had to work to come back to his consistent rotation time role.
How many times have I said it? I know we're in the microwave age, but you have to be patient with these young guys, especially big guys. They just traditionally take longer to develop. You've got to remember he played one basketball at an outstanding rookie year. A little bit bumpy, but still progress made. This guy's got great promise and potential, and he's going to be an impact player for a long time.
Now here's Turner. Harden missing his last shot, and it's Turner finishing it off.
Yeah, you know what? He's a skilled passer, so if you leave people open around.
So Rose, Jackson, or both? Man, heck no. I'm starting Rose. Nope.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Outside, Green to the middle. It's deflected. Turner with the steal. And here they come. And then Oladipo with the chance.
I'm starting Rose. That's it. I'm starting Rose.
Participated in the slam dunk contest before. This guy can fly.
No freaking way.
Play brought to you by Under Armour Hover Hammock, giving us a chance to relive the unleashing of that time.
But no, I'm starting Rose. I'm starting Rose over Jackson all day. I want Rose out, to be quite honest. I mean, not Rose, excuse me. I want Jackson out.
Here's Turner following the basket by Russell Westbrook. With the floater, Turner passes to Sabonis.
Get in.
And the call on the shot.
70-75. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's going to be a minute before he's legit. You know, I mean, even when Klay comes back, he's not going to be the same guy. Like, that would be amazing if he did. But who I start at the 2 guard? I'll look at the team in a minute. After this game over, because I'll play with the Pistons.
The first one falls. And for Sabonis, we all know his father was one of the best when it came to seeing the floor, Greg. As a big man, his passing game was terrific.
And skills like that go a long way in the NBA. Sabonis does all the little things that free up shots for himself and his teammates. Is starting to play with more aggression, and this is a guy.
Oh man, I pulled myself right out of position.
And that one's good, Westbrook.
Oh, that's what you're doing, Russ? Okay, you're doing that. Okay. All right, sir. Oh no. Oh, come on, dude. Hey.
them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win.
You know what I'm saying? I mean,
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over.
Eric Gordon, the 2017 Sixth Man of the Year award winner. I mean, he has found a home and just been tremendously productive with the Rockets.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pacers. Leaf comes in for Sabonis. And it's Doug McDermott in for Warren. And a change for the Rockets. Tucker's checked in. And Holiday, here we go. And a missed layup.
Drew.
Gordon, also the winner of the 2017 three-point shootout. His long-range proficiency, a great fit on the Rockets.
You know, he's got that low set shot release, and he gets it off with great volume and one of the more prolific three-point shooters.
Two.
Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Man,
see, I feel that these guys will be really, really good during the regular season, but it's going to be a problem when it comes to the playoffs, especially depending upon who they're matched up against. That's what I feel.
They've been firing on all cylinders in the transition game, too. I mean, they've really run the break well.
And the Rockets making a change here. Rivers checked in.
And, you know, the Pacers were one of the better teams in the East last year. Many wondered just how or why the Pacers were so good. I think you point to the chemistry this team has is something that you can't deny, along with
Said should Charlotte to trade for Steven Adams? I mean, it wouldn't hurt.
1:32 left to play in the third. Holiday against Westbrook. Shot clock at 5. Stolen by Rivers.
You've got to do a better job of just taking care of the basketball. 4 points off of those turnovers.
And when you're behind like they are, Greg, you can't afford those kinds of mistakes and empty trips.
Rockets have gone 7 of 11, a lucky field goal percentage here in the third. And along with the chemistry the Pacers enjoy, another strength part is their guard play.
Well, Kevin, they've got a number of guards that can initiate the offense, and they all do it fairly efficiently. Don't turn it over much, and they all can shoot it and drive it. So that group of guards is really a strong part of this team.
The shot's good from Leaf.
Obviously, a mix-up defensively on that possession.
54 seconds left here in the third quarter. Here's Westbrook. The teardrop falls in.
Dang it. Like, dang it, man.
Here's ABC, guarded by Tucker. Here's ABC. And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the track.
The Achilles heel of this team right now, turnovers.
6 points given away on miscues. They can't afford many more if they're going to cut into this lead.
And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for the Houston Rockets. Inside.
And whose man was that?
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Now here is Holiday. The pass to ABC. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And a wide open look for Lamb. That 3 off the mark.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Pass to House. Tries again. Here's Tucker. And the quarter ends.
You said what? I'm playing on Hall of Fame. I don't know what. To be quite honest, even though I messed with the sliders yesterday and everything, I don't know what difficulty I had the game set on before.
And don't go away. We'll be right back.
Oh my gosh, dog, this is.
And let's listen in on what Nate McMillan had to say to his team.
We got to rebound the ball. Everybody's come to.
Hold up. Where's that? I don't know if I want to play it on Hall of Fame though. Hall of Fame would probably be too cheesy. Like, I think. I think I had it on like All-Star, and then I went in the sliders. I think at least. I think. So I'm not sure.
The paint, but our bigs are getting pushed under. You guys got to hold your ground.
And Greg, he hasn't been happy with how his team has rebounded the ball so far.
Not at all. Just encouraging his guys to just be more physical on the backboard.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Taking a look at the Rockets, we've got Rivers. Hartenstein is out there with P.J. Tucker. And it's House in at the 3, the small forward. Free throw, no good for House. And in their own words, the Houston Rockets obsessed with beating the Warriors.
Couldn't quite get over the hump in the Western Conference Finals, but they gave the Dubs everything they could handle. Hopefully a rivalry that will continue to excite fans for seasons to come.
Itadze, that shot no good.
A good interior D there prevents the deuce.
And, you know, that's not easy at all. When guys get this close to the bucket, it's tough to stop the basket.
A step back shot here. Kicks it to Tucker. Passes it to Hartenstein. 6 on the shot clock. Houston needs to get a shot off. Duval. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He's one of the best in the business, absolutely.
Boy, he makes it look easy. He is an absolutely imposing finisher around the rim.
Oh, leave, dang.
Yeah, that's just poor decision making. He's got to be better in those situations.
Greg, I just think he was in a hurry. He flat out rushed it. I mean, I don't know what he was thinking there. He actually was in a brain neutral position.
Here's Holiday following the score by Houston. He kicks it to McDermott. Out to the wing. Here's ABC. Basket good.
Boy, I like seeing the ball get to that spot. Reminds me of my days doing work down there. When you have this kind of positioning, scoring is simple.
Pass to Hartenstein. And Tucker has it in the corner. And some nice passing there by Houston. Here's Rivers. And the pass to Hartenstein. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
Here's Leaf. Shoots over Tucker. The shot's good from Leaf.
Getting this little bit of help. Little bit of help here and there.
Here's Rivers, and he drops it in from the low post.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
The Pacers have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Holiday, the pass to ABC. Lets it go. That's tipped, and he gets it back.
There we go.
He refused to give up on the glass. Nice to see him rewarded because of his hustle.
Back to Rivers from past the arc. It's hauled in by Leaf. The Pacers have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the 4th quarter. Holiday, the pass to ABC.
Oh, man.
Rockets have gone 5 of 6 from the field to start the 4th quarter on a roll. And that one's good. House.
And piling on to that big lead, we know he has the range late on the defensive reaction.
Yeah, and you really can't afford those kinds of lapses. I mean, not when facing a hole or a deficit like this.
Here's ABC after the Rockets pick up 3 and a missed layup.
Come on, man.
Pass to Tucker. 4th quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. And contact on the shot, so he'll be.
Said Houston should go after Iggy. You know what? That wouldn't be a bad move to try and add Iggy.
Second round pick back at 06.
Get that
abroad before making his return to the association. Now he's a seasoned veteran and not shy about holding his teammates.
Get that defensive support. That definitely, because he gonna need it.
first one at the line is good.
And you know, P.J. Tucker drafted back in 2006. Wow, that's a dozen years ago already. But, you know, he spent a handful of seasons in Europe early on refining his game. A good move for him. Came back with a three-point shot that's become the foundation of his offensive arsenal.
Shumpert is checked in for the Rockets.
You know, starting out in the D-League, then bouncing around the international circuit, Tucker took the long, hard road to get here.
The shot by Turner, no good. And here's Houston. They're on a 14-6 run. And P.J. Tucker, a 6'6" player, a combo forward, really versatile.
You know, in some ways that used to be a backhanded compliment, but his combination of strength and quickness and his rebounding ability. I mean, this guy is tenacious at chasing down loose pumpkins and plays defensively either.
Oh, it would vastly improve. It would help them in a tremendous way with on-ball defense. But, you know,
to the inside. A good finish at the rack off the
how effective do you think it would be though, Phenom? That's the key.
Not where he is, paving the way right to the bucket.
Holiday, the pass to Sumner. Here's Leaf. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Yeah, got the hoop in the arm there.
A crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Houston.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
Yeah, we got Drew. You know,
components to this victory, if not the biggest.
Huge part of it's my fault, though. All right, Phenom, I appreciate you being, you know, hanging out, man, chatting it up a little bit.
A lot of good shots and knocking them all down.
They get it back. A second chance effort. And here is Turner. Outside Holiday. 58 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Turner, the kick out to Holiday. Here's Leaf, guarded by Tucker. He tries for three. Doesn't go for him. So Houston will take it the other way.
And he said he tries for three, like he can't hit him at all. I mean,
Rivers finds Shumpert. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
Yeah, with this lead, that's probably going to do it. Fans heading for the exits.
And Greg, you know how hard it is to win on the road, but they seem to have this one firmly in control and have been very impressive today.
Turner, and there's the bucket.
yeah, what was all that earlier?
Getting it done.
That's all about the ticker for Turner. Big heart, a real juggernaut on the boards who uses those long arms exceedingly well.
See what I'm saying?
Second chance opportunities.
Where was all that energy earlier, man?
Shumpert with it.
You know what? You've got to always be in control of your emotions.
Straight frustration right there, and I agree with you. Self-control of your emotions, a must-have if you're going to play winning basketball.
Right, you know what I'm saying? Like, I man want to come, he want to come soaring into the paint, grabbing boards and all that. I'm like, nah, do all that.
So we see Houston taking the W here. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
Goodness, great.
They don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David, thank you as always. For Clark Kellogg, breaking.
Look at this stat line, dog. 26. Harden had 15. He kind of had an off game, but still, you don't know. It was crazy. Hey, what up, Ryan? What's going on, brother? Golly, that game was nuts. TJ Leaf was the beast for us, man. Oh, let me see here. What? He can't shoot. Oh, wow. Why was he drafted then? You know what I'm saying? Oh, wow. No wonder why they was like, he tries the 3. Yeah, 13 minutes, got 11. Yeah. So you said TJ Leaf was a beast. Yeah, man. I mean, look, the game was so out of hand, they didn't even put my man back in. Oh, man. Right. Yeah, that was a terrible game, and that was rough. That was rough, no question about it. All right. Oh. Let me see here. So you're happy that Toronto won? Yeah, because they're not winning another one. You know what I'm saying? Not for a long time. Well, excuse me, I'm not going to sit up here and say what they can and cannot do. But unless the stars align, like the stars got to align again. Have I tried the rec center? I have, yeah. I have. It's fun when you run with some people. You know what I'm saying? Which when I play 2K20, I'm gonna put some effort toward building my guy. I really didn't put any effort into building him at all this year. That's why my guy is like, he's still sitting at 70 something. So I really didn't care to build him like that. What do I want to do? What are the Pistons? So I'll play with the Pistons. You got to 87? Yeah, see, my guy's like 74, like I said. So, see, even they got Kennard starting along with him. So, hey, both of our teams are in about the same boat, so I'll play with them. Play the new look Lakers. Not with the Pistons, I'm not. No. I'll play the Clippers. I'll play them with the Clippers. Let me sample this. Well, you know what? No, y'all see me play with Detroit all the time. Here, let me go ahead. Let me do this. I'm gonna play with the Clippers. And then put the Lakers over here. Man, I'm so glad he didn't come here 65. Man, I did not want him here at all. I'm like, look, y'all can have him. I'm gonna tell y'all this. Once Kevin Durant comes back, these dudes are gonna be nasty. They're already good with the team they had, but with what they got, with what they're gonna have, they're about to be nasty, dude. They are going to be nasty. Let me put it Lakers. There we go. LeBron playing. Oh yeah, that's very true. I'm gonna have to switch that defensive matchup. You already know that. I gotta put Kawhi. On him because that's not gonna go too smooth.
Thanks, guys, and hello from Orlando, Florida. The NBA 2K League is on the road again, but this time it's for the final tournament of the regular season, and the most impactful one. The winner of the ticket will not only win over $90,000, but will also clinch the first playoff spot of the season. This time last season, Knicks Gaming found themselves near the bottom of the standings, but with a win at the ticket, they were able to ride that momentum and become NBA 2K League.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Oh yeah, hey listen. I can't match up everybody, but I gotta at least make an attempt. You know what I'm saying? With somebody, he's gonna be LeBron's gonna be the point. LeBron's the point guard. So with LeBron being at the point, you gotta have something to try and play against that, man. So
it's a Western Conference matchup as the Los Angeles Lakers come into town in this game. Here at the Staples Center, the fans here, and nothing tips off a broadcast like getting the lowdown from the sidelines. And we've got David Aldridge there for them. David, good evening.
Well, guys, Paul George has made a reputation as a dynamic two-way player. He said you can dominate a game in so many ways. That's always been my mindset. I just go out there and ball. Devin, back to you.
Well, you love that versatility, DA. Thank you. Tonight, Smitty, two teams, same conference, rivalry game. Tensions could be hot.
First of all, Kevin, I'm fired up. The fans are going to be fired up. The players. This is not one of those normal games. The tensions are going to be high. I think this one's going to be very physical.
It'll be Los Angeles.
Hold on 1 second, guys. Okay.
The tip. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. So for the Lakers right now, we've got Green. Kyle Kuzma is out there with Davis. Then there's DeMarcus Cousins, and it's LeBron in at the one. Green kicks to Beverly. Back to Green.
Oh no, that's not.
Stolen by Davis. James with it. Pass to Kuzma. Back to James. Leonard with the steal. And pushing it up, here's the Clippers. And he could
go.
get one to go. And he'll go to the line for 2.
Now this is going to be interesting. But yeah, for Toronto to lose, losing Kawhi was the key. That was the key. So, you know, losing Kawhi was the key. But then you lose Danny Green as well, so it's like, yeah, it's a wrap. It was a wrap when Kawhi left. All right, Ron, you take care, bro.
This is a team that is looking to win now.
And he can't get the first one. And he sinks the second. Well, the Clippers looking to build their own arena in Los Angeles. Being the second or third tenant at Staples Center doesn't really feel right anymore.
Big plans are laid in Inglewood, adjacent to the new football stadium. Seems like it would be a win for the fans, the team, and the city.
Clock at 6. LeBron drives in, and there's another turnover by the Lakers.
Ran out of bounds. Welcome everybody that is coming into the stream now. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate all of you coming in, hanging out here, playing some NBA 2K19. Got these updated rosters. Oh, come on, Bev. Dang.
So Los Angeles will take it the other way. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And to think LeBron in high school was recruited by some D1 colleges to play wide receiver, boy, what a downfield target he would have been.
Los Angeles shooting their first free throws of the game.
Only 71% from the line last season, and rest assured they're hoping to bring those numbers up this year.
The first free throw is good. LeBron signing a 4-year deal with the Lakers. Greg, many speculated it might happen, but it was still a shock to many.
It makes sense from LeBron's standpoint. Son plays in LA for high school. LeBron has a lot of business interests as well. And also what's interesting is that when LeBron's contract ends, his son could potentially be coming into the NBA as a rookie.
Shots good by Green.
You know, every year it feels like AD is a little more aware of what the defense is
All
trying
right.
to do.
What's up? Welcome back, Phenom.
Beverly against LeBron. Green left side to the paint, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's on DeMarcus Cousins.
And after the Lakers landed LeBron, the talk was about if they would add Kawhi Leonard as well.
Right now playing LA, you know, going up against the battle of, I can say the battle of the Bay.
Because of that youthful core they had in place.
JaVale McGee's checked in for
Is there a song request? No, Fabian. It just randomly plays, so it's just a random player that I have, like just a bunch of. So I got a playlist going, so it's just going.
He kicks it to LeBron. Shoots over Leonard, and that one goes long. The pass to Harrell. Outside, Green. Green against Leonard. Good on the triple. Leonard's got himself on the board with 3 there.
The confidence Leonard shows from range.
Kawhi.
Didn't know it was once a weakness.
Tipped away. Leonard with the steal. The finish.
Let's go.
Leonard with the slam.
Well, that's why they're in front. Aggressive.
Kawhi.
Lakers trail by 4. And stolen by Harrell. And here we go. Fast break. Beverly's got it.
Let's go.
And he found his range with that one.
Let's go, baby.
Just 6'1", but not many players more physical than Patrick Beverly.
I love Pat Bev, man. I love him. Love him, love him, love him.
Down low, James. Count the bucket.
That's like he's from the Detroit School of Defense, man. I just love him.
A lot of laziness going on out there. Still early in the game, but that needs to get worked out.
And Beverly kicks to Green. Beverly looking around. 4 on the clock. Here's Harrell. Rebounded by McGee.
Yep.
The inside just a bit too congested.
On me. My bad. Which team is better? I would say the only reason why I say Clippers, I'll say Clippers, but the reason why I will say that is because, you know, defense over offense all day.
And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Well, Avery Bradley coming off a tumultuous season, traded twice, Steve, and battled a groin injury that eventually required surgery.
You know what's not good? All this in a contract year. Not what you hope for. One of the league's hardest working players. He'll bounce back.
All right. You know, I got to go with the Clips because of the defensive prowess. But who I feel the team, at least on paper right now, because we don't know how they're going to work. So, but the team on paper, overall, that has the depth, the Lakers. You got Avery Bradley, you got KCP, you got, you know, you signed Danny Green, like you sign Boogie, you know what I mean? Like, if Boogie can come back playing, but like if he can come back to all-star form the way he was, they got to steal.
And as they will tell you, Avery Bradley, one of the best cutters in the league, and you know what, Smitty, he cuts hard.
And a true professional, he sets a good example. His teammates see how he gets after it, and with his speed, tough to stay with him.
Williams against Caldwell Pope. Rondo with some nice D. And it's Davis with the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers, trailing by 2. Pass to McGee. Outside for Caldwell Pope. Great D that time from Leonard.
That's just 2 tough competitors meeting right at the rim. Someone, in my opinion, had to lose.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in time. But not sure on that possession.
All right. He got on the transition. He got me slipping. All right.
One of the great scorers in the game. He draws the eyes of the defense and locates the open man.
Rondo against Williams. Pass to Zubac. The dish to Leonard. Anthony Davis grabs the miss. Davis has got 4 rebounds in this game. Bradley deciding where to go with it. And McGee kicks to Rondo.
Get that out of there. Let's go. Get that out of there. See, I love the way this game is playing, like, and it feels different from what I just played. Like,
there's 49 seconds left in the first quarter. Clock is at 3. Bradley can't get it to go. The Clippers have gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. Leonard dishes to Williams.
Oh, good call foul on that? A contact?
Not a great shot there, especially when you got a lockdown defender guarding.
You know, there's no shame in passing out in that situation. Leave your ego at the door.
And we're seeing a little more of this from KCP, working that in-between area, trying to improve his efficiency.
Rondo against Williams. Passes it to Zubac. Outside Williams. It's on from the high post. Williams has got his first points in this one.
Well, he can hit the 3. He can drive it. Now you see what Williams can do from the mid-range.
Here's Davis.
Oh.
And the buzzer beater's good.
And they make sure to get the last shot of the quarter there. Nicely done.
You know, this is the discipline you need to play with. At this level, number of possessions matters.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Lakers ahead, up 2. We'll be back shortly live from Staples Center.
Will Boogie stay healthy?
Los Angeles.
See, that right there is a multi-million-dollar question. But the bottom line that I'm saying is, if Boogie comes back and he's able to produce healthy, like, if he's truly able to produce healthy, they're a dangerous team. Now that just takes the Lakers to a whole nother stratosphere.
To win in this league.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter.
It's not like he don't know how to play ball. You know, it's not like he just forgot how to play ball all of a sudden.
Yeah, I mean, so many of their points coming in the paint that they're running the offense all the way through.
And you know their coach likes it. Working for high percentage looks and converting them.
So on the floor for the Lakers to start this second quarter. DeMarcus Cousins out there with Davis. Then there's Bradley. Then it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And it's Cook in at the 1 spot. And a tremendous Unleash Chaos replay coming to you courtesy of Under Armour.
Oh, wow.
When you think back to 2014, Kawhi was named an All-Star.
Kawhi!
Finals MVP.
My guy Kawhi!
Smitty, as you were saying,
tried to lay it in.
2 other players in league history have obtained all 3 of those honors in a single season.
And those other 2, Jordan and Hakeem Olajuwon, have been the only ones to do it. But Leonard did it at a very
This is, yo, I would say this. If you, like,
George is checked in for the Clippers. James checked in for the
I am jealous.
This is where
Hey, what's up? What's it, LaDun? Hey, what's going on with you? How you doing?
Here are the Lakers with the ball. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, the Clippers are going in a new direction. Now, Coach Doc Rivers said we had a shot. I don't think anybody understands how hard it is to win a title. Until you do that, you're going to be frustrated a lot. You have to make
I am.
Kevin?
They're trying to make the right decisions to rebuild better than before, DA. Thanks.
Oh, okay.
Paul George, the league leader in steals and deflections.
Like, I'm definitely jealous of LA basketball fans right now, because the crazy thing is you're gonna have 81 games of basketball, 2 great teams in the same building. Like, that's sick. That is sick.
And Paul George, a terrific two-way player, an all-star, an all-NBA performer, and multiple all-defense selections.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Zubac. JaMychal Green comes in for Maurice Harkless. And it's Patrick Beverley in for Leonard. And Paul George has made it a goal to win Defensive Player of the Year.
I mean, he's got tremendous length and quickness, but really his pride at that end of the floor might matter even more. He just takes great pride in being a complete player.
Not many guys change end-to-end faster than Lou. Hard to match up with in the open floor.
Lakers trail by 4. Cook kicks to Kuzma. And the Lakers turn it over again.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean,
Oh man, Chris Paul to the Heat. Yeah, I mean, they're trying to make that deal. They're trying to get that deal done. So
Clippers leading by 4. And they have certainly been looking locked in offensively.
they sure have, staying aggressive and playing under control.
George with the ball. He's picked up by LeBron over James. And it's George missing.
Unfortunately for him, the defense is slow to react, but he couldn't make them pay.
Dang, these boys keep going out of bounds, man. They slipping big time right now.
And so it's Williams who brings it up for Los Angeles. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. On the wing, Williams deflects the pass. The drive by Green, and it's Green with the jam.
This is something Danny has been working on, putting the ball on the floor and taking it strong.
Williams against Green. Williams kicks to George. It's deflected.
Oh! Poof!
A competitor in everything he does. LeBron with the strong finish.
Wow.
The Clippers have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Outside, George. Shoots over Kuzma.
Oh.
And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
Not sure of the thought process on that one. Really bad shot selection.
Well, you're playing for the team, not just yourself. They needed much better execution.
Oh, that was terrible. Terrible pass.
The Clippers testing out new digital offerings, things like visual enhancements to provide live information at different viewing angles, Smitty, to their fans.
That's not what I was trying to. Oh, man.
As well, providing different options with the software background and Clippers ownership, it makes sense they want to break new ground.
That puts them in the lead.
Said what? Was that name? Let's get some gameplay commentary. Oh man, I mean I ain't no commentator in that regard. Like,
the first for Los Angeles. We've got plenty of great ball handlers in this game, but when you talk
kicks
about
it to
the
LeBron.
best
LeBron kicks it back. This guy kicked that guy. That guy. That. Like, I don't call games like that, man.
James Harden, Chris Paul, Kemba Walker. Those are some of the names that stand out for me, and those are kind of the guards. But for me, now you're starting to see the Giannis Antetokounmpo, the guys at that size, Kevin Durant being able to handle the basketball. So those names are the kind of the names that stick out for me.
And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for
The age of duos in the NBA is lit. Yeah, that is very, very true. It's about to be problematic.
His creativity on the floor. Just sees the game in court in ways others don't. When he's focused, he can take over a game with his ball movement.
And the Lakers making a change here. McGee's checked in. George. Los Angeles with another miss.
You know, he might want to think about deferring for a while. He's had his chances this quarter, but just not able.
Let's go! Ooh. Look at that. Breaking down the gameplay. Oh, okay, that's what you meant. All right. I thought it was like you want to hear comments. Okay. I mean, I break stuff down as I play. Like this right here is something to look at too, right? Like, okay. Look at this right here. Look at this block animation though. Like, recovers, gets the hand up. Okay, I mean it's a bit funky, but I still like the contextual principle that they tried to get it like that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, ultimately, do we want to see an animation that makes more sense? Like, he's jumping this direction, but then instead of him, I mean, I know he went up and basically interfered with the left. There's nothing wrong with it, except for the way it initiated, like this. Hand facing through his body like that and going up. But in principle, I could live with this. Like that, I love right there. He said age of duos over trios and quads. See, the thing is, you know what, 65? The thing about it is, when you saw the Celtics era and you saw the Lakers era, those teams were built. Once those teams went away, they were gone. Like, you didn't see the Lakers come back for after the late 80s and after the 80s. That Lakers team, they made what, one last NBA final, and then after that they were done until Shaq and Kobe. But the difference is, Shaq was the free agent signing, but Kobe, it was organic. You see what I'm saying? Kobe was organic because he was a draft pick, and he rose, to prominence, and then they had their dynasty. But that was the duo. That's the key thing. It was the duo. And then you had a team like the very troubled Portland Trailblazers that had nice talent. You had David Stoudemire, Rasheed, who else was on their team? Gary Trent. Who else was on their team? No, Brian Grant. They had Arvydas Sabonis. They had Detlef Schrempf. Jermaine O'Neal was a rookie, so he didn't even play at that point. He didn't play until he got traded to the Pacers. That's when he started to play. But you get my point. Those were good teams that were mainly built, or they were veterans that were traded or something. Like, it was a lot more organic how those teams were built. So it wasn't, hey man, superstar A, let's get together and let's do this and let's do that. Like, it didn't work like that. There was no, before Grant Hill got injured, there was no Grant Hill calling Allen Houston calling up Allen Iverson and saying, hey man, yo, let's all come to Philly and let's do the thing. Like, no, it wasn't, no, that wasn't happening. It was Iverson's over there. Allen Houston left Detroit, went over here. You know what I'm saying? What's his name was in the spot. You know, like, that's how it was. You know what I mean? So it was organic, and all you could do is live with that. Now, like I said, that's why this parity is essentially, it's going back to how the NBA was. I would say to a degree, like how it was 80s, to a degree. Late 70s and late 70s and throughout the 80s. These are the kind of teams that we had. So I'm happy with this. Like, I love this parity in the league now. I love it. So yeah, but that was a beautiful play. But what I want to see with NBA 2K, I want to see. I mean, look, I know that there's probably leaked footage. I can look it up later. I've seen like little cell phone footage that was like just a few seconds or whatever. I'll look and see if there's any other footage. I don't know if there's footage where it was a lot longer or whatever. But if there is, cool. I'll check it out. I'll look online and find it or whatever and watch. But otherwise, we all know that this is what happens every year, especially around this time. Oh, come on, Paul, dang!
And with Rondo, it's still rare to see someone who impacts the game the way he does.
Rondo can be a factor in about 5 different ways and never shoot the ball. His rebound, passing, defense are all plus. Can't do it quite as often now at his age, but when he turns back the clock, it is fun to watch.
Kuzma against George.
There! Finally!
One free throw coming up.
I'm like, come on, PG, what's going on, bruh? What's going on, bruh? Dang. But yeah, so no, I am super happy for the way the NBA is going to be.
Reese Harkless comes in for Green, and then for the Lakers. Anthony Davis, he's checked in for James. Caldwell Pope comes in for Kyle Kuzma. And Bradley subbed in for Green. George, no good on the free throw.
He's in attack mode, drawing contact now, getting to the line, something he didn't do at all.
Oh, my bad.
And sweet drive there. KCP, a smooth operator with terrific straight line speed.
Clippers trail by 6. And Beverly kicks to Zubats. Shamet. The shot.
My man.
Bradley with some nice D. For 3, Caldwell Pope. It's hauled in by Beverly. And for the Clippers, they're shooting just 33%, struggling to get good looks. Here's George. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. And one on Caldwell Pope. Patrick Beverly, first team all defense, Smitty back in 2017. He gets
come on, man.
Defender.
He's hard-nosed. He's fearless, not just in your jersey. He wants to get under your skin.
And Patrick Beverly last season excited for a bigger role on the Clippers, but knee surgery wiped out his season.
Yeah, and he's in the final year of his contract, Kevin. A lot at stake as he hopes to earn a significant raise from a salary that's been one of the league's best bargains. Oh, just everything.
There we go. Take it straight up. Straight up. You said, why I ain't dumped the ball? There you go.
Send a message with that slam, I think.
Oh, man.
In the second quarter.
And Caldwell Pope, explosive off the floor. He can catch you unawares with his dunking.
Beverly against Rondo. Now, here's George. D right on him. To the middle.
Man, you better make that.
To the inside. Harkless with the steal. Here's Beverly. Here's George.
There we go.
George has got 9 points.
And I just love the aggressiveness.
All right, come on, PG. Come on, baby. Do I think OKC will retire?
That'll do it for the first half.
Yeah. I mean, you have to. You have to. Not till his career is over, but you definitely have to.
Thanks a lot. KCP, a great first half of play with the score. And what did you...
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And we hope you enjoyed a competitive matchup for the Lakers in the first quarter. The game was always within a fairly narrow margin.
Out here fighting.
Their largest deficit of the period being 6. If you look at the second quarter scoring, they had a small edge. They really hung tough as we got close to halftime. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Lakers.
Really great rebounding effort, Ernie, so far. They're putting up some nice numbers in that category.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks for joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
Oh, that's a good point.
That's a great look at the glistening.
I didn't even think about that, Colorado. That's a good point.
Southern California.
He said the flow, y'all can't see the comment, but he said that nobody noticed that Leonard and George's jersey numbers are the area code of LA 213. That's that's spot on, dog. That is spot on. Yeah, you're right about that name. Well, that is spot on accurate, man. I did not get that remote thought.
And so Beverly will bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Paul George is out there with Jermichael Green. Then it's Patrick Beverly. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And Harrell's in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Doc Rivers. Shot is good, and the Los Angeles leads cut down to just 1 on the basket from Kawhi Leonard. Davis, the pass to Kuzma. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Kuzma's got his second bucket.
And that's how you want to come out of the locker room. He is fired up.
Yes, in the first minute or so, you knock down a couple of shots. You are in rhythm.
Cousins against Harrell. 6 to shoot. Kicks it to Leonard.
Oh! Let's go. Oh, man.
Look there, another Unleash Chaos replay. Brought to you by the Under Armour Hover Hammock. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Olden.
Well, of course, there's no shortage.
Oh, man. Kawhi! Kawhi! Let's go.
Slow to come to his defense. Walton was a high-profile hire from Golden
Oh, man. Right, my man. Whoa.
The Lakers will remain committed to their young coach if they can't start winning more regularly. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. Well, LeBron making one of the biggest splashes over the summer, signing with the Lakers, and Greg, it happened pretty fast.
And the Lakers front office have been recruiting LeBron hard. LeBron talked with Kobe about his time with the organization and what to expect before making his decision. Kobe's words seem to be a big factor for LeBron. Once again, the Mamba doing everything he can to help.
That one's good. Beverly.
Great play calling.
Pat Bev for 3.
James kicks to Davis. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Cousins.
Oh, let's make them work.
The Clippers.
Just great at getting after it defensively, forcing guys.
Pat for 3. Give me 3 of them things. Give me 3 of them things.
And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's on Kawhi Leonard.
Well, I got winning. Oh, shoot, man.
Physical advantage. I don't know how you stop him without fouling.
He's made 3 of his 4 free throw attempts in the game.
I don't know.
And he was 73% from the line a season ago. Average.
I have no idea who's going to win the finals right now. Yeah. East or West. I have no contender to even think of and just say, yo, I think it'll be, man. I have no idea, dude. A league with parity does that. Like, we have to see how the whole league meshes with pairs.
I love it that the coaching staffs are limited to 2 timeouts during the last 3 minutes. I love that it sped up the game. I think next for us to start to look at how much time is spent on referees looking at the replay of plays. I think that's the next step for the NBA to kind of speed up the game.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
George double team. Outside Green from past the arc. A shot's good on the
Cash!
And the Clippers lead by
From 3.
And that's been the story of this second half.
Paul George with the assist.
Right now, it's working.
And it's sent back by George.
He's being aggressive, trying to turn.
Let's go. See, you see all this defense. Do you see all this defense being played? Steal here, block there. Just. That's what I'm saying. This is the kind of stuff that we have to have in the game, man. Come on, NBA Live, shoot. This is what I'm talking about. This. You see me pointing at the camera, but this is the stuff. Give us this. I'm not saying give us 2K. I'm saying give us essence of basketball, essence of hoops. That's what needs to happen in the game, man. That's it. Just do it in your own way, but still replicate. That is it, man.
He makes 1 of 2 that time.
But
the Clippers, they signed Doc Rivers to an extension this summer. With all the roster changes, good to have that stability on the sideline.
On the wing, Williams. Over Cook.
Oh.
Williams' shot is off.
Not sure of the thought process on that one. Really bad shot selection.
Well, you're playing for the team, not just yourself. They needed much better execution that trip down the floor.
Steve Doc Rivers easily the winningest coach in Clippers franchise history.
He's also second among current head coaches in overall wins, one of only a handful who have led a team to an NBA title.
Green finds George. In the corner, Harold with
Say
it. And stolen by Cousins. Green passes to Cousins. With a tie, and he sinks the layup. And this game is tied up now.
I mean, one thing about DeMarcus, he's never had much of a problem scoring with contact.
Outside, George.
Oh!
Hey guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness.
Come on, what happened? Oh, wow, I guess he got caught up on that one.
Defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Leonard kicks to Harrell. George against Green. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Williams. And he
Get it in there.
Williams has got 8.
But no, I mean, I would say, I mean, the Bucks. I think that.
Much better out of the break.
Oh, well, that's my bad. Oh, my bad. Terribly my bad. Either the Bucks.
Catch and shoot. This is where Danny Green makes his money.
Williams dishes to Harrell.
Get in there. Oh. I think either the, I mean, as far as the East is concerned, I think either the Bucks, it'll either be Bucks or, I want to say right now, Bucks or Sixers. Bucks or the Sixers. Next year, though, oh, it's Brooklyn. You know what I'm saying?
And the first one
I say that with 150%. 150% confidence. Bucks. Bucks without, I mean, New York without question.
And the Lakers making a change here. JaVale McGee's checked in for Cousins. Avery Bradley comes in for Kyle Kuzma. Caldwell is checked in for Danny Green. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Quinn Cook.
He is definitely disappointed. He couldn't put his team up in front, but at least he knotted this one up.
The Clippers have gone 7-9 from the field to start this second half. Some tremendous shooting from them. Williams looking over the floor. To the middle. Here's Zubac.
Here goes Zubac.
To finish it off. Beauty.
Zubac.
The defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run for him there.
The defense looks done right now. No hustle or real desire to get stops.
LeBron kicks to Rondo.
No freaking way.
James, 5 points in the game.
Rondo from outside? How about that?
6-second difference between shot and game clock. Williams against Rondo. Puts it up from 12. That's JaVale McGee with the rebound. McGee's got 4 rebounds in this game. In the corner, it's James. Outside Brent. Shoots it up. Misses there.
And the defense by Lou, using his experience and quickness to get in good position.
That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck game. Lakers on top, up 1. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. They lead by 1. And on the court.
Hold on, wait a second. Wait.
LeBron James is out there with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Then there's Bradley. Then there's Davis. And it's McGee in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Beverly finds Zubac. In the corner.
Oh no, what am I doing? Harold ain't got no business doing that.
The team has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far. you know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
Caldwell Pope against Williams. He kicks it to Hero.
There we go.
Off the glass.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Caldwell Pope outside. Outside Bradley. Back to Caldwell Pope. LeBron outside. Left side Bradley. Offline with his three.
Yeah, another missed opportunity, and you can just see the frustration.
He wants to help his team, but when you're in position to finish, it's hard to turn that down. Can you believe it? He's missed every shot he's taken, yet this team still continues to hold the lead.
Shamet.
Oh!
Goes in for the dunk.
Well, excuse me.
Effort we see here tonight. Neither team giving much ground.
The scores remain close. I've got a feeling it's going to come down to the wire.
The Lakers trail. LeBron kicks to Caldwell Pope. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Here's Davis. That shot off the mark. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Beverly against LeBron. Shamet. Off target with his three. For Los Angeles, they've gone just 1 of 6 in the field to start the fourth quarter. A bit of a slowdown for them right now.
Oh! See that? You see that? That's the kind of stuff I'm talking about. The basketball immersion. See, this is what I'm saying. This is the kind of stuff that I love, man. Look at this. Throws the ball up, you know what I'm saying? Now, the bodily presence there affected it a little bit. Okay, he clanks it, right? My man gets the ball back, tries to go up again. Oh, man, look at that. Look at that. Like, you just ain't getting it right. Get that out of there. I got hard. I'm in this. You just not getting that. See, this is the kind of stuff that when you do in your games, this is why NBA 2K is heralded the way it is. This is why they sell so many copies. See, when you get the ground core work of your game done right, first and foremost, when you do that, that's when you do the bells and whistles. They took care, and this is a key thing that needs to be understood. They took care of the NBA court first and foremost before they even brought forth a single my team card, before we seen any of the my career stuff, before we seen any of that, before microtransactioning, all that. They took care of the game on the court. 2K11. Why is that game regarded so highly? Because of the game they gave you on the court. And yes, the Jordan stuff, because remember, when the game was reviewed, the core gameplay, phenomenal, right? The Jordan, moments and all that stuff, phenomenal. My career was an afterthought. It was just a concept they put in the game, and it was like, whatever. No one truly gave a care about that like that. No one cared about it to that degree. And now, and that's what I'm saying. When you take care of the game on the court first and foremost, then you could do the bell and whistle stuff. Then you could have your playground. Then you could have your park in the next spot. And yes, complain about all that and all kinds of issues galore and all these issues that people hate this and hate that, hate. Fine. But you got to take care of the core. That's the bottom line. And this literally is what I'm talking about. That's it. I don't care about flashy. Listen, I don't give a care about shoes. I don't care about celebrities. I don't care about all that being in the game. Give me the core game. That's literally the freaking it. 2K took care of that. That's why they selling 10 million copies plus. They took care of that. I mean, just look at this again. Just play at speed. Look at this. Throws it. Bricks that. My man slapped it like. And the thing is, you didn't see him blow it out the water. It's like he got the piece of it. Just letting you know, like I'm just gonna get there. You taller than me. You got the greater wingspan than me. But I'm still gonna make an impact on this play, or try to. And look at my man, got the piece of it. He tried to do. Come on, dog. This is what I'm saying NBA Live has to bring to the table. This is why I say Live 20 got a slap. I'm not saying, yo, it's got to be just like 2K. No, it's 2K is replicating basketball. They're replicating what happens in the league. So yes, if you're gonna say if someone brings to me, are you saying you want it to be 2K? Yep, you dang straight. I want it to be. Yep, that's exactly it. Because 2K is replicating NBA basketball. That's exactly what I want to happen. I want to see that happen with this game, and that's literally what these guys are doing. Bingo, bottom freaking line, dude. Bottom freaking line. He said, I watched you stream from last night, and I've been saying. Said about Madden's on PS. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, man. So that's what has to happen, guys. Like, I mean, I'm saying it clear as day. I'm not saying be 2K. I'm saying replicate NBA basketball. Replicate it in its fullest form that you can for that year. But don't give us, well, we did this much and this is what we got. Like, no. It needs to be, this is what we accomplished. You know what I'm saying? Like this is what I mean. NBA Live right now, what's the big thing that they can say, you know what, we have this? The big thing that they could celebrate. You don't know what that is? Hey, you could create a female basketball player and play with her on the street. Okay? Hey, we have all these shoes and gear. And you can create a player and level them up, and you don't have to pay a red cent for it. That's it, though. That's it. What else? You can't say you replicate the NBA. Hey, when it comes to core gameplay in the NBA, we got this nailed. Like, there's nothing that they can go out with confidence with and say, we have this on lock, or we got something really good. I'm not saying it has to be number one, but what I'm saying is that even if your gameplay, even if it's number 2 to 2K, I'm just making the point that it still should be, you should have something very fundamentally sound in your game, not found, but fundamentally sound in your game that you could say core gameplay wise, regarding these mechanics, we got it nailed, we invested in it, and this is what we have for you guys this year. And then we could play it and be like, okay, you know what? If they keep building literally off of this and keep taking this forward the way they need to, this will be absolutely gorgeous. This is poetry right here. This is what happens in the league. Missed it. Dude got the board. Try to go up. Harold like, no. On that last line of defense, let me make that play. Come on, dog.
Complete the alley-oop. Beverly against James. Shamet. Rebounded by the Lakers.
Oh, man.
LeBron's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Here's Davis. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. LeBron's got 5 assists in the game. Los Angeles calls timeout.
Last season, Anthony Davis, he didn't win MVP, but he was in the running. Was absolutely remarkable with his play on both ends of the floor. James Harden deserved the award, but in a lot of other seasons, Anthony Davis is your MVP.
Oh yeah, man. No problem, bro. You take it easy, man. Phenom, take it easy, dude. Take care, bro.
Some changes. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Bradley.
Oh yeah, same thing with Madden, dude. Same thing with Madden. So
catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, during that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Doc Rivers said to his team. He told his team to keep looking for those perimeter shots.
Let's go.
Their defense is not respecting us, so let's keep shooting until they come out on us, guys.
Thank you, David. And Smitty, with Anthony Davis, you figure it's just a matter of time before he wins an MVP award. He finished third this past year.
Yes, he's starting to reach his potential, and it's a scary prospect. Nobody can slow him down on offense, and defensively, he is so disruptive. Only a handful of players in this league can be as dominant as Davis over long stretches of the season.
Well, in the case of Kawhi Leonard, actions definitely, Steve, speak louder than words.
He's one of the most soft-spoken players in the game. Takes a humble, persistent approach to almost everything he does, and the results speak for themselves.
And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here, and the dunk by James.
When you need a big bucket, keep it in his hands. LeBron lives for this one.
Now here's Beverly. Dishes it to George. The Lakers with the rebound.
Man.
Davis has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Down low.
Get it out of there!
By George. And he gets it back. And contact on the shot, so he'll be
Woo! Came through like, ah!
That's exactly what you need to do.
First free throw is good. He's off on the second.
You know he wanted to knock down all his shots at the line, but he still did enough to put them in front.
Over in the corner, Green.
And one. Let's go.
Down the shot, and now a three-point play chance.
Let's go, baby.
Michael Green with the height and the bounce to do some damage inside.
Whoop. Got him on the fake. The hoop and the harm. There we go.
And here is Davis. James outside. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
You know, I love how he absorbs the foul and still had a chance to knock that one down.
And that one misses. And that trip coming up empty, missing both. For Los Angeles, they've gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth. Or of 9.
Oh, no, man.
And this is what he gives you, the ability to contest the shot without foul.
Perimeter defense at a premium these days. You see the value in this kind of effort. As the stakes start to rise throughout a game, your stars have to rise to the occasion. Big shot by Anthony Davis.
Yeah, the aggressive D inside leads to a missed opportunity there.
You know, he had terrific position, does a good job of affecting the shot without fouling.
The pass to LeBron. Shoots over Leonard. And James gets it to go. LeBron's got 9 points now in just the second half. And here's Beverly. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Now Leonard. Leonard, 6 to shoot. Over Green. Leonard, no luck.
When you defend
Dang.
a good mid-range shooter, this is how you contest without fouling.
Davis, the pass to Kuzma. Shoots. Sinks it.
Well, that is NBA level right there.
It's the way the game is supposed to be played. Guys competing at the highest level.
Here's George.
Come on! Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
Let's go. And that one hits back iron. Absolutely critical chance right here.
They need this
Dude!
to go their way.
Oh, this. Come on, dog.
Always frustrating when you do everything right. Yet
I think the analog stick. When I've been, yeah, I usually use the analog when I shoot.
4-point game. Pass to Kuzma. LeBron gets to Green. And they pick up 2.
ice water, baby. Game's on the line. Give it to someone who's been there before.
And this is not a time to be patient with the basketball.
Yeah, for sure. They need a quick score and a foul just to have a chance.
Leonard, no luck. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Oh man, that really irks me, man.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there. Here's Harkless, and it's blocked, and he's able to get it back. Here's Zubac. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. And so the Lakers take the win.
Yeah, I use an analog stick usually when I'm playing.
And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded group they can be.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by. Thank you, David. Great interview.
Hey, oh, it's okay.
For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony.
This is only game 1. Now, oh, there will be more. You know what I'm saying? Man. Hold on. Oh. Yeah, I know, I tried, right? Oh, man. Oh, having some good fun here with it. All right, so... let me see. All right, here we go. Let's have the battle of the first round picks. Zion, which I know he ain't gonna be rated that high. Going up against the New York Knicks.
With all 21 teams in the mix, 5 play-in games were held for teams to reach the main bracket. And he'll take the 3. We tipped off with T-Wolves Gaming the 1-10 Pistons GT. followed by Raptors uprising, GC, holding off the desperate 2-9 Lakers gaming. Bucks Gaming, who are currently holding on to the 8th seed in the standings, fell to last season's runner-ups Heat Check Gaming. They need a great ticket performance as they...
Dang, man.
The 2K Sports
That was a tight game, man. That was a tight game. But
Welcome to 2K Sports, everybody.
you know, the one thing I'm gonna say about the one thing that I'm definitely going to say about
and they're facing an interconference foe today.
about
2K Sports,
Zion,
the NBA.
because I know that a whole lot is being made out of the little bit he played. He's like, oh man, he looks winded, he looks out of shape, he looks like this, he looks like that. I'm like, you gotta understand something. Zion been that size since he was playing in high school.
Well, this is a night, Kevin, to me, where the officials could dictate the level of physicality. They know that both teams have big, burly guys up front, that these guys like to engage physically, and so how is the game officiated, particularly at the start? That could set the tone for what could be a cage match.
Personally, do you like those kind of games, Doris?
You see what I'm saying? Zion been doing that all this time. It, you know, I think the thing is, Zion has to have that moment when he understands and says, oh snap, this is it now. I'm here. This is the time for me to do it. You know what I mean? He hasn't had that moment yet. So I'm not going to say that. I'm not going to say, like, you know, that little bit he played in that one game. Yeah, excuse me. The little bit that he played in that one game is going to be the tell-all to what Zion really going to be about. Like, I can't do that now. I think that's reaching just a bit to do that.
To Williamson. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And that's what he does. I mean, he is a bucket getter.
Like, you know, like, I'll just pause it real quick. Y'all remember that commercial that Nike had did with LeBron? They had Nike did a commercial. The first Nike commercial LeBron did after when he was playing against the Kings, and he got the ball and then he just froze up and stood there and everybody stopped. You know what I mean? Like, the players stopped, the clock stopped, everybody just stopped in place and was just wondering, like, what's going on? Like, why did he stop? And basically that commercial was like him realizing, oh snap, this is it. You know what I'm saying? All the hype, the high school games, the all-star games, all the media, all the everything. The Nike deals, the Upper Deck deals, the Gatorade deals, all that hype. Now, boom. Now this is the moment. He truly hasn't had his moment yet. He just played in a summer league game. Like, you're seeing him like he's going to get exposed. You know what I'm saying? But he also has to have his moment of clarity when he's like, oh, I'm here now. Okay, cool, let's do it. And understand this too. When a player is in college, like when you see a bunch of high school players go from high school to college, especially when they're really, really good, like potential NBA draft pick worthy good high school players, and they click up and go to the same school, play on the same team, that's like LeBron, Wade, and Bosh, you know, teaming up in Miami. When you have a team like that, when somebody thrives, it's going to be way easier for you to thrive because of all who they have to pay attention to. You see what I mean? That helps you go out there and score 20 plus and go out there and basically be a beast and show out and do all kinds of stuff because you have that comfort zone. Now, he doesn't have a RJ Barrett to rely on. He doesn't have a Cam Reddish to rely on. So, while Zion, I mean, I know, like, I firmly believe he'll be fine, but at the same time, it's like he doesn't have that cushion. It's gone now. You know what I'm saying? It makes a world of a difference when you got that cushion underneath you.
Passes it to Barrett. Back to Payton. Here's Knox. And there's the pass to Barrett. At the elbow, Randall. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Well, Mouse in the house. He recognizes the size advantage and goes right to the rim. Good aggressive play.
Feeds to Favors. Shoots over Portis, and it's New Orleans scoring again.
Boy, Favors has been efficient in the paint throughout his career. This guy is so crafty at getting excellent position.
New York moving the ball around.
Ooh!
Rejection by Favors. Here's Williamson, and oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. It's his first trip to the line. First one falls for him. He hits both from the stripe. Well, he was fired by the Grizzlies 19 games into last season doors, but Coach David Fisdale with a fresh start now with the Knicks in New York.
Well, you think about in Memphis, he tried to shift from the grit and grind to a more modern NBA style, and I think he encountered some resistance there. With the Knicks, more of a clean slate, a chance to build the culture from the ground up.
To the inside.
Oh, Z.
Yeah, that's just a missed opportunity. Something there just a little off.
Yeah, simply a little bit careless, I think. Can't just throw it up there. You have to time these alley-oops perfectly.
Here's ABC to the inside. Knox. And he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
And where's the help? Obviously, a missed rotation. Something they're going to want to patch up.
Right, because otherwise you're going to give up those close-range opportunities all night. If you allow the opposition to get into a groove, look out.
Now here's Ingram from 13. And the Pelicans miss again. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's Barrett. And some very quick points for him on that possession. Al Holiday. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, I talked with Coach David Fisdale. He said that interior presence is #1 on their list defensively. He told me that they have to make it difficult inside and close out the passing lanes to prevent easy looks in the paint. We'll see if that works for him, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Here's Reddick. The Knicks making the shot. Misses the wing jam.
Boy, I'll tell you, he has plenty of space, but it looked like a little bit of a hitch in that release.
Here's Barrett. Got a piece of it.
In addition to being superb on offense, Ingram is also a ridiculously good defender. His long reach really allowing him to collect a good number of block shots.
You know, a skill that doesn't show up in the box score, the drawing charge calls. In your opinion, there are, I'm sure, a lot that you think.
Come on, Z.
Yeah, I think, Kevin, sometimes this
There you
comes
go.
at a cost physically that you have to be willing to absorb. I've seen Marcus Smart take a charge from LeBron James. That's 6'8", 250-plus pounds coming at you full speed. Kemba Walker, Draymond Green. But, Kevin, you know this. When you draw a charge, you have essentially...
There we go.
An extra possession, and you put the opponent at a detriment because it's a foul against that player who's committed it.
Means a lot. New Orleans shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, right side Robinson. It's good. Robinson's got his first points in this one.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Ball against Smith. Okafor in the post. Over Robinson. Off the left rim and out. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. Trailing by 2. The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play.
Who, Cameron Boyce? No, I don't know who that is.
Allows him to absorb that contact and push right through it.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Ingram's checked in. For New Orleans, they've gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Ball kicks to Okafor. Moore outside. Ingram outside. Back to Moore. 5 to shoot. Over Smith. No good. Now the Knicks take it the other way. 1:16 left here in the first quarter. When Dennis Smith Jr. gets going, Doris, you can just see the explosiveness he has.
Oh, Kev, I mean, I'll tell you, the burst is amazing. And what I like is he will dunk over any player and, if necessary, dunk through a player.
And it's the combination of athleticism, speed, and intelligence Smith Jr. has that's so impressive.
There we
Just
go.
a dynamic point guard with loads of potential. Oh, that's some fancy ball handling right there. Since when does he take guys off the dribble?
Launches a 3. New York, no good that time either.
Boy, they're just giving him that shot. An easy opportunity for 3, but just slips away.
Ball kicks to Okafor. Pass to Moore. Inside. Here's Diallo. And he
Goes Diallo.
taking the nice feed on the run.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Here's Dotson. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Second shot opportunity. Gibson finds Robinson. Sinks that one from the post.
Well, the big man, Taj Gibson, pretty assist there, Kevin.
The Pelicans have gotten 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting. Ingram against Morris. Ingram outside.
Oh, let's go!
Man, this thing is just
Woo-wee.
fourth tonight.
Neither team wants to give an inch. This is fun. Both teams trying desperately to seize the momentum.
We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute.
All right. Oh, excuse me. This is a fun matchup, though.
Bobby Portis, who's known for his work ethic, said he learned a lot from his mother.
She gets up at 3, 4 in the morning and gets off at 1:28. She works off.
And she was a basketball player in her own right. Greg, a scholarship at Jackson State University.
Yeah, and gave up basketball when she had Bobby, but she encouraged him to pursue his dream, and she said now she's living her dream through him.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. But what stands out to you from the Pelicans in this one?
Listen, early on taking the league, I just like their approach offensively.
I think their play calling has been exceptional. They
Good
play
stuff.
with purpose and they play with aggression.
Good stuff.
Here are the 5 New York has to start.
Get a nice little break from the JLB.
Then it's Robinson.
Yeah, no problem, family. No problem, brother.
In at the 2 spot.
Well, it's been
Appreciate you coming through, hanging out, you know, conversating and everything. I value that, bro.
His future is contingent on can he defend in the NBA. That's the only question.
And the foul called on ABC. That is his first foul of the game. With the teardrop, Dotson gets the bucket. And Okafor got what he wanted last season, didn't he? A trade.
The 76ers were trying to move him, but couldn't find a return that they liked. Now, hopefully this starts the next chapter in his career, and he can get things back on track.
Ingram attacking. Not on target. Some solid
Damn,
defense from
man.
Robinson. Ball against Smith. Shoots over Ball. That one no good. And New Orleans will come the other way. Ingram dishes to Okafor.
There we go.
Good. Okafor's got the lead up to 4 now for the Pelicans.
How good is that pass? Certainly makes the offensive opportunity easy.
Smith the pass to Morris. And Morris throws it down.
Well, just tremendous awareness from Dennis Smith Jr. Recognizing a teammate is open. Let me make the game easy for him.
Here's Ball, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact.
Froze my man right there. Got him with the woo-woo.
There's a ton to talk about Lonzo Ball, but if you focus just on what he brings to an offense, there's a lot to like.
Yeah, I mean, he just sees so much on the floor. I mean, he
Nice.
sees all the cuts and angles, both offensively and defensively. And we shot will be a work in progress.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
It shows some improvement in consistency the second half of last year. And for all the circus that can surround Ball off the court, you forget that he is already an elite playmaker in the NBA.
It's deflected, and he recovers it, and it's in there.
Let's go, Z.
For ABC.
Pretty much all of their buckets.
Z.
Inside the paint now.
To the middle, here's Knox, and he throws it down hard with one hand.
Well, what you want to see from Elfrid Payton are floor general skills on full display. Finds the open teammate. Nice.
Over to the wing. Here's Williamson. That falls. Nice.
Go.
From Ball.
Can hit the occasional three here and there, you know. Not great at it, but he's not bad either.
Payton kicks to Portis. Shot clock at 6. That one a little long.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. To be out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Let's go.
And no doubt they
Starting to create a little gap.
Well, I think they're getting quality shots.
Create a little gap real quick here.
They have been in this half.
Payton passes to Knox. And pushing it up. Here's New Orleans.
Zion running.
To see Derek Favors pass like that, you love seeing him make an effort to get his teammates involved.
And the Knicks decide to take their
Zion running. Like any out here running.
And Favors has shown his versatility and impact in spot minutes his whole career. Every team can use a player like Favors. He just eats up space inside and can play that tough D. Offensively, I think he'd like to get back to where he was around 2015, and hopefully he'll find the chances to do so.
Drew Holiday checked in for Ball, and he makes that one. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Holiday against Payton. Holiday finds Favors, and Derek Favors.
I'll take it.
At 6'10", Derek Favors will always be a threat. To jam it home exposes the defense there.
Now here's Payton. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Barrett the pass to Portis. Favors with the rebound.
Boy, the defense gets into his head and alters his release when he really doesn't have to.
Pass to Williamson. Favors trying to break free, and it's Williamson missing. Knicks trail by 10. Randall outside. Back to Payton. Some nice passing by New York here. Here's Barrett. Lays it up and banks it in. ABC's got his second basket of the game.
And that's just showing off right there, guys. I mean, he is too good with that crossover.
Passes it to Favors. Here's Williamson. Outside, Redick. And there's Here's the pass to Williamson. That one, no question, powered it down.
I'll tell you, that's an assist that shows great sense for where his teammates want to move.
The thing that I love about 2K's play calling is how it's I love how it's evolved.
ABC's got 6 points.
Well, I'll tell you, it takes a lot of
Like there's multiple points of the play where you can actually make a play on. It doesn't, you know, the play could purposely be for somebody else.
Working on Portis. No good.
And it's not easy to get those stops at the rim, but he does a great job with it.
Yeah, he can make it look simple on the interior when it's really not. He knew exactly how to guard on the inside.
Maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that he can afford to get.
12 seconds left now here in the second. Shot clock at 6. Here's Williamson. No good that time.
Dang.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Elford, how big
Oh, that's right. He did cut his hair.
Help you get this win.
It's going to be big, so it's going to come down to defense wins games.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following him.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey folks, welcome back. Ernie Johnson alongside a competitive matchup for New Orleans in the first quarter. They did jump out to a lead in the opening period, but 4 points was the biggest it got. Well, for New Orleans,
Zion.
What did you see from them?
Well, they showed a lot of discipline on offense. Called some high percentage plays. Even when the defense devised different looks, they always seem to have the answer. That's good coaching.
Check. What did you think about New York?
I think they let the game come to them, but they haven't got to the foul line enough, Ernie. That's an area where
17 points.
I like to see them press the action a little bit more.
Oh man.
And that'll do it for our halftime.
Now I will say, I think Rookie of the Year, like just, you know, I honestly think it's going to be Ja Morant.
Back to New Orleans as we take a gentle cruise down the Mississippi River before returning to action. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. When you look at ABC in this game, he's been everywhere.
I mean, he was prolific in that first half. You know it's coming, but it's just so tough to stop.
And this is what he does, right, Greg? He's out there to score the basketball, and throughout that first half, he dominated.
ABC is out there with Brandon Ingram. Then there's J.J. Redick. Then there's Favors, and it's Holiday. And
there we go.
So that's the group out there for New Orleans. You know, Doris, for a long time, few people realized how efficient the three-point shot can be. The extra point.
Oh, if I'm up on the battlefield. Oh, okay. I'll definitely let you know, man.
Well, I think obviously we have advanced metrics. And the reason we have advanced metrics is there are more ways to monitor the things that happen between the lines, right? There are cameras everywhere. We can track people's data via computer programs. But I think one of the interesting things to me, Kevin, is that Steph Curry really has changed the logistics of what defines a quality shot. Here's a guy who steps across half court, and when he does, he's in range. So the influence of Steph Curry cannot be understated.
Great example. Here's Ingram.
There we go.
Good off the back rim and in. And the
open just enough.
Nice pass here to set that basket up.
Payton kicks to Randall. Here's ABC, covered by Redick. Portis, and Portis throws it down.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. In the corner, it's Ingram. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter.
Mr. Ingram.
Is Ingram just toying with the defense's emotion.
I love the wingspans in this game too. Like, I love that.
Payton outside.
Wow. Okay. I was right there too. He just hit that one. So.
For New Orleans, they've gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. It's Ingram on the wing. Here's Williamson. He's defended by Randall. Williamson, the pass to Ingram. They swipe it. And a fast break now for the Knicks. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That's on J.J. Redick.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least...
I'd rather make him earn it at the line and just let him go up. You know what I'm saying?
A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Okafor is checked in for Favors. Sheck Diallo comes in for ABC. Ejuan Moore is checked in for J.J. Redick. And Ball subbed in for Drew Holiday. Okafor kicks to Diallo. Back to Okafor.
There we go.
Lays it up off the glass. 7 points in the game.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Dotson the pass to Payton. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Yep, that one goes in there.
See, the unpredictability of Elfrid Payton helps him in these situations. Good at taking what the defense gives him in that instance.
And Elfrid Payton, over his 4 seasons, developing one of the most distinctive hairstyles in the league.
You know, and I remember seeing some footage where his hair seemed to block his vision on a shot attempt. For a player who had struggled shooting the ball, many question whether a trim might be in order.
They force the shot clock violation. Great team.
Hey, I mean, all clamped up there. I couldn't. I mean, not clamped up, but well, yeah, they was swarming. They was all over the ball there, so I can't, you know.
Subbed in for Elfrid Payton. Dotson kicks to Morris. Smith outside, launches a 3. That one no good. And New Orleans will come the other way. And here's Moore outside.
There we go.
Again, New Orleans with the
there we go.
I tell you, you give him a free look from 3-point range. That is simply a.
Out here in New Orleans, Nolan.
Now Smith.
Oh man.
Releases from 15, and that's good.
On me.
Robinson picking up the assist.
And whether he's stepping back or spotting up, Smith Jr. is a threat to score, especially from the mid-range.
And Moore kicks to Diallo. Back to Moore. It's Okafor. It's out the key. Here's Ingram.
Woo!
Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Ingram's got 8 points.
Nice layup.
Can Ingram score from the perimeter, but he can also contribute inside. The way he releases his shot makes it very difficult to block.
Here's Gibson. And again, it's New York. Ball with it. 1:33 left in the third quarter. Takes it to Okafor. Robinson with the block. And the wide open shot from Morris. And the Knicks good for 2.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Smith against Ball. Okafor up top. Back to Ball. Pocket 6. Here's Diallo. And that one hits back iron. Knicks trail by 3. Coach is liking what he's seeing from his offense.
And guys, they put the defense on the defensive.
Oh man, who's coming back?
Look out below.
Out to Ingram. Morris with the block. And here comes Smith, leading the fast break. No luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top. Gibson with the steal. For the lead, and it's good on the way in. Gibson's got 4 this quarter.
It matters not if you have a hand up in contest. Taj Gibson feels like he can score now on the low post.
Smith against Ball. but doesn't go in. And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading baskets. Knicks lead by 1. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports.
Gotta get that guy Z. Gotta get that guy Z back on the court, man.
And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
And Greg, nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter. What is still
anybody's
ball game. And New York looking at who they've got. Taj Gibson is out there with Morris. Then it's Dennis Smith. And it's ABC. And it's Knox in at the 3 slot. Outside for Redding. Here's Williamson. 5 on the clock. Got it. Number 7 on the night. 7 for 11 from the floor. There is just no way to tell who is going to pull this one out.
When you've had this many lead changes, you're looking to see which one of those plays is going to be a momentum swinger.
And here's Reddick. He'll bring it up for New Orleans.
Woo.
By as much as 10.
All that contact.
And the first one at the line is good. Bobby Portis is checked in for New York. Payton comes in for Smith. He's perfect from the line this time. And J.J. Redick, a long-time vet in the NBA, but still plays with a lot of energy.
And Redick said he feels like he's been revitalized in the last few seasons with his change of scenery, playing with more joy, and has always been explosive off the ball in his efforts to get open. And you can see when he's on the floor, the whole offense seems to pick up their energy.
Shot clock at 3. Here's Payton. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
I'll tell you, it'd be a big help if he could snap out of this cold streak. His shooting has been hurting them.
Knicks trail by 3. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's Barrett. And the rejection by Favors.
I think you want to see more of this with Derek Favors. You love to see him be aggressive and try to send shots back.
Here's Williamson. It's rebounded by New York. Payton against Holiday. Payton can't get it to go. Pelicans leading by 3. And the wide open shot from Redick. That's good. The assist that time from Holiday.
I was hoping he would have been right behind that line. Get that 3-ball. You know what I'm saying?
Giving limited effort on the defensive end. Right now it's all about the shooting has been off the charts.
That was a mean block right there, but
the ball comes inside.
Passes to Williamson. There's the pass to Hayes. Out to the wing.
oh, Z.
Takes possession.
Dang it, man. Z can't be out of bounds. Going out of bounds player. Come on, man.
Brandon Ingram, he's checked in for Hayes. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Randall's checked in. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Here's Barrett, and he lays it straight in.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Holiday against Payton. Here's Williamson. It's rebounded by Portis. Portis has got his 6th rebound on the night.
Well, they've been playing some tough defense on him in this period, and it's starting to affect him. This guy's having trouble finding the target right now. Well, he's trying to shoot his way out of this slump, but it's not helping his team. That was an awful play.
Yeah. Hey, what up, Justino? What's going on with you, man? How you doing?
Hack him in these situations.
That free throw no good. He hits the second from the line.
Well, they should be looking at a 3-point lead. Hopefully for them, that miss won't cost them.
Here's Knox. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Ingram with it. Now defended by Randall. Favors. Not enough on that one as it misses. New York's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. New York, no good that time either. New Orleans in the lead. Outside, Reddick. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Here's Williamson.
There we go.
ABC's got 23. Knicks trail by 4. Randall left side. Out to Payton. A 3-ball. It's good from long range.
Payton taking the opportunity to deliver in a big moment.
For New Orleans, they've gone 3 of 7 from the 4 in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. That's to Williamson. Out to Holiday. That's to Favors. Just 5 on the clock. It's going to be a 20
Nah, I didn't even shoot.
Shot clock violation. They turn it over.
Oh, come on, man.
Those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
New York's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Payton kicks to Randall. There's 1:26 left in the fourth quarter. New York moving the ball around to take the lead. Knox misses. Well, for New Orleans, shooting certainly a key for them in this one. 55% from the field. Here's Williamson. Off with the layup.
Yeah, good interior D there prevents the deuce.
Well, if he wasn't there, that shot's going in. Love the effort on the defensive end.
Now, that is cold-blooded.
What a shot. He had no fear. I love it.
Out to Ingram.
Wait, give it to him. Oh.
Passes it to Williamson.
Are you serious?
And so it's Randall bringing it up now for the New York Knicks. They lead by 1. Payton. That one, no good. Holiday with the defensive effort. It's a 4-second differential between the
Let's go.
Kevin, do you love that Derek Favors demanded the basketball with the game hanging in the balance?
Come on, man.
Ice in the veins right there. They're one stop away from winning this game.
New York calls timeout. They're trailing by 2. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Guys, your thoughts?
And it all comes down to this. Still enough time on the clock that they should be able to get a little bit more.
Zion is the player of the game.
Or 3 to win.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, during that last break, I heard David Fizdale talking to his team. He told them, hey guys, this is a close game, but if we execute right here, I like our chances. There's no need for hero ball. Trust one another. Make the simple play. Kevin, back to you.
Payton left side. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And an intentional foul.
There we go.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball. Just milk those last seconds away.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
He's only listed at 6'4", but Holiday plays bigger than that. That's the case on
There we go.
more than anywhere else.
There we go. Create that cushion.
And there's a lot of value in that. And that's the knockout blow right there, guys. Those free throws should put this one away.
New York calls timeout. They're behind by 4. 12 seconds left to play in the final quarter.
Yeah, you would figure so.
Left with needing a fast bucket, then a foul.
Well, it's desperation time, and you don't have a ton of time to play around with. They know it. Got to get to work.
Here's Barrett. And the Knicks miss again. Reddick surveying the D, and now they foul and stop the clock.
no choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
He drops the first
All
one.
right,
That puts them up
Reddit
by
got
4.
it. So
Second one is good.
I call game.
It's a 6-point ball game. So New Orleans wins it, probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost that was needed down the stretch. This crowd, man, they were electric.
Sweet.
For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you later.
Oh, okay. All right, well, unfortunately, I gotta end the stream a little bit early, guys. So, I got a little text message, some stuff I gotta take care of. So, I'm gonna end this game here. It was fun. It was definitely fun, but you see what NBA 2K is giving here, right? This is the kind of stuff that we need happening in NBA Live, and I'm gonna keep making that point and just keep reiterating that and emphasizing that. Whether I stream live, 2K, whatever, I'm just going to reiterate that point and keep pressing that out there, because that's what needs to happen. You can't keep putting out a game that honestly is not replicating the NBA, and it just feels so short. Like, it needs to feel much better. It needs to feel much, much better than that. And I know EA could do it. I know they could do it. They have to deliver that. That's the experience we must have. So, but I'm gonna end it here, you guys. I'm gonna end the stream here. Like I said, a little bit premature today, but I'll be back on. If I could get back on in a little bit later, I will. If not, then I just may jump on Facebook Gaming and I may stream there or something like that, because I still got to get all that stuff configured anyway. So plan on doing that over the weekend. But yeah, nevertheless, you guys, I appreciate y'all hanging out with me, spending time here with me. Thanks a lot, everybody. I appreciate you. And yeah, I'll be back on with more streaming. I don't know if I'll be on tonight or anything like that, but yeah, I definitely, appreciate y'all, and this is always a lot of fun. All right, you guys, y'all take care, be safe, God bless every single one of y'all. Have a amazing and outstanding weekend, and I will holla at you guys, like I said, if not a little bit later on this evening, because I'm cutting this one short. I'll holla at you guys on Monday. All right, y'all, take care, be easy, peace.